Welcome viewers to this another episode Just as Math Social Studies TV. If you are there watching this video and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so that you can be the first person to receive all the videos that I'll be uploading. Now today I want to take you through poles, number of poles. The first question, Kamau fenced a farm using poles 5 meters apart as shown below. Now this is the shape of the farm, Kamau's farm, that is rectangular in shape. Now, how many poles did he use? It is very simple. First, we find the perimeter, and the perimeter we know is distance around this figure. If here is 20 meters, also here will be 20 meters. If here is 10 meters, also here will be 10 meters. Now, distance around this figure is 20 plus 10 plus 20 plus 10, you'll get the total perimeter will be 60 meters. 60 meters. Now, 60 meters is the perimeter, and the distance from one pole to the other is 5 meters. So you divide by 5 here. By here 1, by here will be 12 poles. So 12 poles we used to fence this farm. Now, this clearly indicates if an object or the shape of the farm is enclosed, you take the perimeter or the circumference, then divide by the interval, distance from one pole to another. Now, look at example 2. Sharon planted trees on one side of the road that were 8 meters apart. If the distance of the road was 640 meters, how many trees did she plant? Now, let us assume this is our road. The size of the road is 640 meters. Now, distance from one pole to the other is 8 meters. So distance from one pole to the other, it is 8 meters. Now, how many trees did she plant? You take this one, the size, you take the distance, it is 640 meters, divide by the interval, distance from one pole to the other, divided by 8. By here 1, by here will be 80 trees. But this 80 is just distance from one tree to the other, one tree to the other. So if you want to find the total number of trees, make sure you add here plus 1. So the answer will be 81 trees. This means on a straight line, take the distance, divide by the interval, add plus 1. There are some questions whereby they normally plant trees on both sides. So it's the same format. Take the distance, divide by the interval, add 2. If actually it's on both sides, add 2. But on one side, add only 1 pole. Now, some occasions, we actually were given the interval from one pole to the other, but we don't have the distance, and we have the number of poles. Now, for example here, distance, we don't have. Number of poles, 81. Then intervals is 8. For example, this is number of poles, and we'll be told to find the distance. Now, what you'll do, you'll take this number of poles. Remember, they are on a straight line. So it is 81 minus 1. You'll get 80. This 80 is the space. So you have to deduct 1 here. So you'll get 80. Then multiply by the interval 8. You end up getting 640 meters. It is as simple as that. Now, let's go to another question. Kevin fenced his farm below using poles, which were 4 meters apart, leaving a gate of 8 meters. How many poles did he use? Now, this is the farm, Kevin's farm. As you can see, he fenced his farm using poles. Distance from one pole to the other is 4 meters. and leaving a gate of 8 meters. So here we have 8 meters, a gate. This means he did not fence here. So if here is 23, career distance from here to here, it is also 23 meters. If here it is 13, also here from here is 13. Now add distance around that figure. Is 23 plus 23, that is 46. 46 plus 26, that is 72. Now this 72 is distance around this figure plus the gate that they left. Now deduct this space for the gate minus 8. You'll get it is 64 meters. So distance from here going round up to here, it is 64. Now if you get this 64, divide by the interval. As you see here, distance from one pole to the other is 4 meters. So divide this by 4. Here goes 1 because of 4. Here is 24. This goes here 6 because of 24. So as you can see, 16 poles, add plus 1, because there is one pole here that we haven't counted. So add 1. The answer will be 17 poles. So as you can see, how we calculate a figure that has a gate is the same method that we're using to calculate trees planted on a road, or billboard, or lights installed on a road, and so forth and so forth.